What is going on, everyone? This is the Brandalorian coming at you with another action figure unboxing and review. Today we're looking at the Cobra Night Creeper, and I actually got two of these, so we'll be taking a look at that second head there. Again, with the new style packaging, it's grown on me. I really like it. This one is number 121 in the line. Here's our QR code. And here's a look at the rendered imaging. Looks like it's on some sort of rooftop, or maybe like the top of a nightclub. I don't know. Either way, big fan. I used to have these guys when I was a kid. I remember having this exact character, version 1, from the O-Ring line. So it's cool to get them in classified. And that's a really, really cool image of the Night Creeper on the side there with its unique sword. All right, without further ado, let's crack them open. Okay, this is the Night Creeper out of the package, and right away he's very, very reminiscent of the original figure from the 80s, from the O-Ring line. It has the same, decal with this like striped urban camo with also these metal plates and a snake eyes looking visor. And yeah, they've captured the original essence of the figure pretty perfectly, if you ask me. I was always a big fan of him, and just the idea of some high-tech, somewhat mercenary type ninjas working for Cobra. These guys weren't necessarily full-on Cobra. That's why you won't see any Cobra emblem on them, because there was a contract that was made for them to work for them while not officially being Cobra. And there's really not much else as far as backstory goes. Pretty well hidden, and I like that. I like that mystery aspect of it. It makes it a lot more fun. But articulation is pretty standard for classified. What we've come to know and see, these shoulder pads don't really get in the way too much. They come up like this when you move the shoulder, so you can get all the range of motion that you would need for a ninja. Yeah, I really like the pants. I think the light gray stands out. I like the shin guards. We've got the ninja toe there. Yeah, just a big fan. I only got two because I didn't want too many of these guys, because I feel like too many of them would be a really big problem for the team. So let's look at the accessories. First up, we've got a backpack with some arrows, a quiver of arrows there. And we've got a peg on the back there and a little sack for it to go in. I think it's gonna go in like that. Yep, just like that. And then we've got this crossbow with more arrows on the sides there. I don't know if we've had this one before. I don't recognize it. And then we have a single arrow to be able to go. Let's see if this can go in like that. And that clips in just like that. That looks pretty good. Like that. Then we've got two small curved knives for, like, I'd imagine like scaling walls on the sides of buildings to go with the urban aesthetic of this guy. We'll port those on the side. Like that. Yeah, so I think from what I remember, these guys were hired to take out any of Cobra's dirty work, especially in buildings, to take out files and anything like that. We've got 2 swords here, both very, very serrated. They look really good. Different handles. And then we've got 2 separate hands. One karate chop, which we've seen before. And then we've got another throwing star, which we've also seen before. But definitely works for our ninjas. And last but not least, we've got a second head for the Night Creeper. I don't know if this was version 2 or if this was from the leader, Night Creeper leader. I think it was version 2. Not the biggest fan of this one. He looks more like a space bug. I'm not sure if my second one I'm going to use this head or if I'm going to keep this one on for both. But for the purpose of this review, let's just try the second one on. We can make our decision after that. So yeah, it looks good on. I'm just not a big fan of the original design. Definitely honors the original design, but I'm just not feeling it. But as far as it looking good on the figure, it does. It sits very well. So yeah, you have that option. You have options, people. All right, let me crack open the second one and we'll take a look at the 2 of them together. Okay, here are the Night Creepers with the alternative heads and loaded out in some gear. Got the throwing star and the OG with a serrated sword, and we've got the crossbow. Yeah, the second head is growing on me. Still like this one a lot more, but it's growing on me. Now, let's pose these guys with a couple of Joe Ninjas. Okay, here we have them with Snake Eyes, Jinx, Storm Shadow, and they look really good. They all look like they would either be teaming with each other and or going against each other. And the Storm Shadow looks like he could be leading some of these guys, but is unsure what could happen, and then he might have to take out some of the Night Creepers themselves. And then Snake Eyes and Jinx look like they could very much have a similar aesthetic. It's almost like they were like trying to copy Snake Eyes with the visor there. So yeah, they definitely look very good with some of the other classified ninja characters. So my final thoughts are, if you're into the classified line, if you're into ninjas, these guys are a no-brainer. Grab a bunch of them, mix and match, do some with one head, some with the other head. It's your choice, it's your world. But definitely gonna give these guys some thumbs up. You're always gonna get me with a martial arts and ninja type character. That's without question. So maybe I'm a little biased, but let me know what you guys think, and we'll catch you on the next episode.